this is Cat's Diamond Painting. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've joined me here before. I've got another of my first looks from Diamond Art Club today. So this is part of their Black Friday releases. They released 111 brand new kits for us on Black Friday. A few of them just came into stock a little later, so that's why I didn't have this in time for a sneak peek, but I'm going to show it to you now instead. Please excuse any rattling or jingling noises in the background. My kitten is going ham on a toy and short of shutting them out of the room, which I don't like to do if I can avoid it. Not a lot I can do about that. Hopefully you can't hear the bell too much. So this is Sleepy by Abraham Hunter. Abraham Hunter is just the most wonderful landscape artist and animals. He does a lot of animal pieces as well. He's definitely up there amongst one of my favourite artists that Diamond Art Club licenses. I think this might have been the only kit of his on Black Friday, so I was very, very excited to be offered this one to show to you. It is gorgeous. It's this beautiful scene with the bear sleeping on the tree, and yeah, just a gorgeous, gorgeous scene. It is a square drill kit and it's 88.9 centimetres by 65 centimetres. So it's a pretty big kit. It's just marginally less than the bigger kits that we tend to get. But yeah, it's a landscape. They tend to be big. They have a lot of detail, a lot of small fine details that end up pixelated if they're not rendered at an appropriate size. So yeah, that's what us landscape lovers have come to accept in most of our kits, is that they're going to be pretty big. On the side here, it has 54 colours, which includes 4 Aurora Borealis and 3 Fairy Dust Diamonds. So 7 different special drills in this one. That surprised me. And it's got a little over 93,000 drills. And I'm looking at this wraparound of the artwork and thinking, I mean, there's going to be confetti in this. There's a lot of trees and details, but certainly in this middle section with the sky, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of blocking to break that up. So if I take off this sleeve, this is one of Diamond Art Club's newer style boxes where you've got the generic box underneath for all square kits, and then all of the kit specific information is on this sleeve. And let's get in. Okay. So when you open your Diamond Art Club box, you're going to find inside a very sturdy tray that you pull out, and that's got everything in it. So there's multiple layers of protection because, you know, sometimes things happen and your box may take a bit of a battering in the post to you. Your kit has got loads of protection. Inside we have the diamond painting kit itself and drills in the branded dust cover bag. We've got a toolkit and we have this little pouch here. I'm going to take you through all the bits and bobs. Feel free to skip ahead at any point if you're not interested, you know, if you've seen a million toolkits already, but I'm going to take you through it because maybe you're watching this and you have never bought a Diamond Art Club painting before. And yeah, I'm just going to show you everything that you would buy in this kit, that you would get in this kit if you have bought it, as best as I can. It did sell out on release day, I believe. I'm pretty sure it sold out in both releases. So I don't think it's in stock at the moment, but you can sign up for notifications to get an email when it next comes back in stock, if this is a kit you are looking to add to your collection. Okay, let's look at the toolkit. So Diamond Art Club toolkits come in this bag. They are a standard toolkit for all kits. The only exception is if you buy very small snack size projects, they will have a smaller tray. But other than that, it's all pretty standard. So inside you have got a roll of baggies. You have got this, which is what Diamond Art Club refers to as their twist and pick applicator pen. So this has got a 4-placer loaded on one end, and that's a standard pen hole. So any kind of push-in placer that you like to use is going to fit in there. On this end, if you take off this lid, you will see the twist and pick applicator end. It is preloaded with clear wax, and all you're going to do is just twist it, as the name suggests. So you twist, it may get a little bit stiff. Some of them are easier than others, and eventually you're going to see some wax arrive at the tip. I think we're almost there. There. And of course, a little bit too much has come out now, so I'm going to pinch off that excess. And now you are ready to go. This is your single placer. This wax is going to last you a good long time, most likely, but if you do run through all of that, you can refill it. You untwist this, this tip, and there's a chamber that you can refill. We've got more wax, which I'm going to get to in a bit. You may also have a preferred wax or putty that you like to use. Those should work in here too. So you've got a really nice kit pen here. It's a significant upgrade on your kind of, you know, standard thin plastic pens that you get in a diamond painting kit. And it has an ergonomic feel, which I really appreciate, because personally those standard plastic pens, you know, the ones I mean, do tend to make me a little sore after a while. I prefer a more ergonomic pen. So that is that. And then you have the stackable tray. They're stackable because if you have a few of these, they will just sit nicely on top of each other. So I know a lot of people have started kitting up directly into these if they have several, and that's a nice option to have. Personally, I just use them as a tray, but they work very well just as a tray too. So what you can do is slide off the lid, and then you have a stopper which will come out once that lid is off. And then inside you will see that you've got a good amount of space. This is again a significant upgrade on the trays that we used to receive, because it's got a lot more space. It's got deeper sides, so you can shake your drills to line them up and they won't escape as easily. So yeah, I really appreciate these trays. The bits that were inside are more of that clear wax that I showed you in the pen, and then also some of Diamond Art Club's original pink wax in case you prefer that formulation. And last but not least, a 7 placer in case you prefer that to the 4 placer. So that's your toolkit. Next up, I'm going to talk you through this little pouch here, because it's got all sorts of really useful information for you. You open it like so by pulling these flaps together. And then inside, we've got a couple of bits here that I'll go through in a moment, but also you have got lots of useful information on all the flaps of this little envelope. So you've got tips and tricks at the top. You've got step-by-step instructions for diamond painting. Everyone's got to start somewhere. Maybe this is your first ever kit. You've got how to use and refill that pen that I showed you. You've got a QR code that will lead you to Diamond Art Club's VIP Facebook group. You have to have made a purchase from Diamond Art Club directly in order to join. They will vet people to make sure that you meet that criteria. So if your Facebook name varies from your account name with Diamond Art Club, just get in touch with customer service if you have any issues getting into that group. And then down here we've got a list of the kit contents, and over here you have got a discount code. This is a one-time use code for the first time that you use Diamond Art Club's app to make a purchase, but it's really important to know that you never need to pay full price with Diamond Art Club. When you look at those prices on the website, you literally never, ever, ever need to pay full price. There are always discount codes you can use. There's plenty of really nice first-time user codes or one-time use codes. For example, if you've never purchased from them before, I have a couple of affiliate codes in the description box below, which you are more than welcome to use. Cat20 would give you 20% off your first ever purchase, and Cat10 would give you $10 off, or the equivalent in your local currency. But even when you run through all of those, there are still evergreen codes that you can use. And if you don't know what I mean, make sure that you join the Facebook group and all will become clear. Underneath that, we have got a trading card, or treasure quest card as Diamond Art Club calls them. It's got the artwork on it with a lovely holographic finish, which does make it quite hard to film, but you get the gist of it, and it reiterates some key details there. You'll also notice a border around the outside. This one has a bronze border, but your border may also be silver, gold, or black. Those go in ascending order of rarity. So these bronze ones, they're by far the most common. Most of us that receive any given kit are going to receive bronze cards. And then black cards are the most rare, and silver and gold fall in between. The purpose of that is, well, it adds a fun level of collectability. Like, it is genuinely quite exciting if you receive a rare card, but they also serve a practical purpose. So on the back here, you'll see diamondartclub.com/redeem. That website address will give you all the information you need to know about how you can convert these cards into rewards. You do need to collect quite a few, and they need to have different colours, so that website is going to talk you through how many of each colour card you need for each of the rewards. But there are things like really nice gift cards. I think they start at $50 and go up to about $200. And you can also claim a custom kit if you save up enough. Once you've got enough of each of the colour cards, you scratch off this panel. There's a code underneath. You're going to enter those in the website to show that you have those cards, and then you're good to go. And then the last thing we have in there is our sticky labels. So this comes with a sort of concertina effect. It's got pre-cut stickers on the outside, so it's very logbook appropriate, and a lovely copy of the image there. Oh, this is just the most tranquil, peaceful piece of art. I love it, and the colours are gorgeous. I mean, who doesn't love a sunset? I say that. It could also be dawn. I don't know. I'm going to say sunset because they're up and they've got a fire going. And then inside you've got your pre-cut labels for your storage pots. Only 64 colours in this one. I say only, I mean, it's quite a few. It used to be kind of the sort of upper end of how many colours you'd get in most kits. These days that feels quite moderate. A lot of kits are coming out with closer to 100, and as I always say, I love the kits that have loads of colours because you get all that variety, but now and again it's nice to have one that has not so many colours as well, so it's a bit quicker to kit up. You can get an idea of all the lovely colours in this kit as well by looking at these. And then at the end of the list here are those special drills. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. They have a glitzy coating on and they're used for accents. And then the Z in front of a number means that it's a fairy dust drill. So those are drills with a subtle glitter coating made with mica powder that's again going to provide accent and texture in your diamond painting. Gorgeous. As ever with these big kits, I'm not going to be able to quite show you all of it in one go, but I will pan over it to try and show you all of the canvas as best I can. So, going into my dust cover bag, inside you will find the lovely soft tarpaulin canvas. They really have a very luxurious feel. Diamond Art Club canvases just, yeah, adds a touch of luxury. And then inside is the drill bag. This has got, if I turn it the right way, a label on it. So if you store your drills and canvases separately, you can link them back up. And yeah, look at those colours. Very earthy tones, a lot of neutrals, but then pops of colour from aspects like the sky and the lights in the cabin. Oh, it's going to be beautiful, isn't it? I'm going to go through these properly in a little bit so you can see them all. But first of all, let's take a peek at the canvas. As ever, I'm going to roll it back on itself. Diamond Art Club uses poured glue, which means you are perfectly safe to roll it back on itself like this. And the purpose of this is just to flatten it out a bit quicker. The tarpaulin canvas material that I mentioned before, it is actually self-flattening, so you can just kind of unroll your canvas and leave it, and over time it will settle, but this is a quicker way. And you can also see running through this, just about there, you can see there, some grey perforated lines. That marks out where your cover has been pre-sectioned for you into 10 by 10 centimetre squares. And the edges are perforated so you can tear them. And yeah, it's just another way to section your painting up. And here it is. Oh, it's very, very pretty. Can I go out any further? Yeah. Okay, so yeah. Like I said, this is going to be mostly a confetti piece, as you can gather. The box was showing me this central section, maybe led me to believe there might be a few more sections of blocking than there are. But yeah, this is a high confetti piece. But like I said, as landscape lovers, we know that. We accept that. That is part of the deal. Because things like trees in particular are just notorious for it. And if you don't know what I'm rabbiting on about, confetti means basically that you're going to be changing the colour of drills in your tray very regularly, because in any given section you're going to be doing a few of that colour, a few of that colour, skipping from one to the other. Whereas colour blocking, the opposite of that, means that you're going to get to put a good amount of drills in your tray and just whiz through them without changing the colour. And yeah, you can see some small areas of that in the middle, but there is very little blocking in this kit. It's going to be a little bit slower going, but it will be so worth it, because that's how you're going to get all that detail of the artwork. Wow, what gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Oh, and look at that. See, this is the thing that you get with Diamond Art Club and their hand rendering. These could have just been blobs, but these birds are so clearly recognisable, even as such a small detail in the canvas. They just do a phenomenal job rendering artwork. There's a reason why so many of us keep coming back to them. Oh, it's gorgeous. Bears are very exotic seeming to me. Like we don't have bears at all, I don't think, in the UK anymore. I know my sister saw a black bear when she was in the States for her honeymoon absolutely years ago. But yeah, I've never seen one in real life, I don't think. So I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Is this accurate? Would they just hang out near to a habitation like this? Or is this a bit of artistic license? It's got quite an autumnal feel, hasn't it? Because a lot of the leaves are a reddish orangey colour, and you know, there's not a lot in the way of greenery. There's a lot of bare branches, so yeah, it's got a sort of late autumn, possibly heading into winter feel to it. Ah, lovely. Okay, let's go through those drills. I'm going to go through them one by one, so if that's not your cup of tea, feel free to skip ahead. The next thing I'm going to do after this is pan over the canvas to show you all a little bit more of an up-close look at it. But yeah, let's have a look at the drills. Here we go. So the first strip kicks off with 413, and then we've got 2 bags of 3799, which is a very similar colour actually. This is just a little bit lighter. Next up, we've got 2 bags of 742, and then we've got 2 bags of 3781, 2 bags of 844, 612, 740, 3836, 310, 3790, 2 bags of 317, getting into the really fat bags now, because Diamond Art Club arranges their drills by the size of the bags. That's why the DMC codes are in a bit of a random order. Then we have 300, and oh, look at this fat bag of fairy dust. This is Z743, and you can just about see through the plastic bag the glitter coating on there. And then you've got 2 bags of 838 at the end. Next up is 355, then 817, 341, 451, 961, and here's the first AB. This is AB 470. Lovely glittery coating there. And then Z760, the next fairy dust. 414, 947, 3857, 3727, 829, and 2 bags of 741. 3862, 469, 2 bags of 938, and 2 bags of 413. We have 435 at the start of the next drill train, 895, 166, 702, 160, 498, 436, and AB 606. Wow, that is such a stunning bright shade. And then Z161 following close on its heels, 301, 6014, 434, 987, and 3864. And then on the last strip of drills, we have 798, 334, AB5200, just a tiny bag of that, because this is a really commonly used AB. 703, 645, 699, 157, AB554, 935, 3350, 814, 3777, 744, 356, 754, 520, 318, 3041, 437 and 700 at the end there. Beautiful shades. Like I said before, lots of neutrals, lots of earthy natural tones, and then just enough pops of colour, of brightness, standing out against that more neutral background to kind of make it more interesting, really. Okay, I'm going to pan over the canvas now so you can see it all a bit more up close, and then I will come back and have a look where those special drills go. Isn't it beautiful? Right, we're going special drill hunting. So first off, I have a green AB. I'm looking for a sort of upwards T symbol. Ah, here it is. So it's being used to outline parts of this greenery down here. There's so many different kind of shades of green in this. And it doesn't jive with all of them. Here's some, and then through this section as well, and there is a little bit up there in that section of greenery up there. Then we have this pink AB, and that is, oh, it's actually more of a purple on here, I guess. Pinky purple, and that's through this section here, which is water basically that's just got the reflection of the sky on it. Always very pretty when that sort of thing is captured in a painting. Is there any more? Yeah, there's a little bit up there because of course that is the sky that is being reflected. Yeah, so there's a few scattered through sections up there, and I think that's about it. That red AB that I thought was just so much fun, that is through here. So you've got a real red patch on this tree where the last of the sun's shining on it. And then you can just imagine it, can't you? That real, like, almost unrealistic glow when the sun is setting and just shines right on something. So there's a bit more up there and there. And then I'm thinking, yeah, all of these red patches of leaves up here have also got some of that AB through them. And then the white AB, there was only a teeny tiny bit. There is a little bit in the smoke. There are a few tiny bits of it speckled through here, a little bit here, some bits speckled there. Like literally the odd drill of it here and there, but not very much of that one at all. Then that dark bluish grey fairy dust, that has the symbol K, And I wonder, yeah, that is used sort of to outline the bear. So yeah, he's got a little bit of a glimmer on him. And is it anywhere else? I don't think so, but as ever, I'm likely missing bits of these. And then the yellow, sort of yellowy orange, more of a yellow fairy dust that there was that big fat bag of. That is all through this glowy bit of sky down here. There's also a little bit of it up in the tree there. It's down here in these yellow flowers. And it is also in some of the windows of the cabin. And then lastly, we have this fairy dust here with the plus symbol. And that is, again, all through this pinky patch of water and through the corresponding sky that's being reflected. So quite a lot of that one as well. So yeah, a fair few special drills scattered through this. It's going to be super pretty. I know there is another Abraham Hunter piece that Diamond Art Club has previously released that is very similar. Like, it seems to be the same cabin from a slightly different angle, slightly different lighting. So yeah, it's like a real companion piece to that. But I've got to say, of the two, personally, I love the one with the bear. Oh, he's so adorable. I mean, it's a weird thing to say about an animal that could literally maul you. But when he's just peacefully snoozing like that, you know, he makes me think of my cats or something, the way he's just relaxing in a very contented position. So let me know in the comments below whether you picked this one up. As I said earlier, I'm pretty sure this one's sold out, so it isn't currently available for sale. But to the best of my knowledge, it will be back. And yeah, there weren't that many landscapes amongst the 111. I mean, there was a little bit of everything. Diamond Art Club did a really good job, I think, this year of providing variety. But yeah, there were not as many landscapes maybe as there could have been in other years. So I think this one really stood out to me as just being, you know, absolutely stunning and very much representing the landscape genre. Okay, that's it from me. I will be back in the next few days as soon as I can manage to film and get up the rest of my first looks from Diamond Art Club. Thank you very much to Diamond Art Club for sending this and those other kits over to me, if I haven't already remembered to say that. And thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like on it. And if you're not yet subscribed, please consider doing that. I'd love it if you would stick around. That's it from me, so yeah, I'll hopefully see you again soon. Bye bye.